You can afford monthly payments of $400. If current mortgage rates are 2.06% for a 15-year fixed rate loan, how much can you afford to borrow? If you are required to make 10% down payment and you have the cash on hand to do it, how expensive a home can you afford? All right, the hint is you need to solve for P, the loan payment formula. Now, the loan payment formula looks a little complex, so I'm really not comfortable with that. So I usually encourage my students to use Excel because Excel functionality makes it a lot more easier. So what are you going to put in Excel? Now, the present value function in Excel helps you, which is the same as what we call the PV function, helps you to do this in a very simple way. All right. So all you need is to do equal sign PV, the monthly interest rate. And then you put comma, right? And then the number of payments. And then minus the monthly payments, okay? And then you close the parentheses. So here, what do we have? So we've been given, so we have to use equal sign PV. Now, monthly interest rate. So this is the APR, and the APR is for the year. So we're going to change the APR to a decimal. So this will give you 0.0206. And then you divide by 12 because you want the monthly interest rate, right? Now, number of payments. So since this is for 15 years, you have to do 12 by 15, right? Because there are 12 months in a year. So if you want to know how many payments you're going to make over 15 years, you have to multiply 15 by 12. Is that okay? That will give you the number of single or individual payments you're going to pay until you pay off the entire mortgage. And now you minus the monthly payment, okay, of $400. Now, for purpose of closure, let me open Excel, and then we put this function in Excel and see if you'll be able to get the answer. Okay, so right here, so I'm going to do that, and I will share. So let me clear the screen so that I can have room. Okay. So this is an Excel sheet, right? So basically, I'm going to put this here. So we're going to do equal sign PV. Let me just use caps for convenience. PV, and then the rate is 0.0206. All right, divided by 12, comma, and then 12 times 15, comma, minus 400. And then you close the parentheses and then hit enter. All right, so you need to use that. That gives you the exact answer that I got over there. Is that okay? So that is basically, that is the answer that you should expect to get. All right, so that is the answer for the first part. So you have to use the PV function. Now I'm sure you may be wondering, what do we use the PV function for? The PV function is used to estimate how much of a mortgage or how much of a loan you can afford when you know the monthly payment. Is that okay? So how much of a loan you can afford when you know the monthly payment, and that is where you use the PV function. Okay, so that answers the first part of the problem. All right, checked. Now the B part of the problem, you have to look at the amount, right, or the part over the whole is equal to the percent plus or minus the percent change. Is that okay? So let me do that. Sorry. So rather we have to do 100 plus or minus the percent. Is that okay? And then this is divided by 100. Now we are looking at making using this amount, right? So this is how much this person will be able to afford. So that is the part. Is that okay? Because he can make 10% down, but he can afford a loan of 61893. Okay. So, and that is equivalent to 90% of what? Of the loan amount. Okay. Over the whole. Now the whole is what we are looking for, because you want to look at how expensive a home this person will be able to buy. So we are looking for the whole. That's what we don't know. So this will be 100. So therefore, basically, this is going to be 61893, okay, over W, which is the whole, is equal to 90 over 100, which is the same as what? 0.9. So in effect, if you want to find the whole, you have to do 61893 divided by what? 0.9. Okay, and do that for me. So when you do 61893 divided by 0.9, that gives you this amount, all right, as how expensive a home this person will be able to afford. Okay, so how much he can borrow is equivalent to 90%. All right, so if you want to know the full 100%, we have to divide how much he can borrow by 0.9, okay, to be able to arrive at the full amount, or how expensive this person will be able to go with regards to the loan amount. Okay, so that's how you deal with this problem. So we just looked at how you can use the PV, and the PV is used to estimate how much of a loan you can afford. All right, and then we have looked at how expensive a home you can afford when you can make a part of the loan, when you can pay a part of the loan amount down. All right, thank you.